Alright, back for another video. It is May 7th, Sunday. Finally got some nice weather, so we are going to do a spring startup. So I have about 10 tractors that should start, and we'll get those all out, get attachments hooked to them, and take pictures. So that's today's goal, so stay tuned. So first up to start today is my 1965 102. Got 10 horse in it. Just got this one running again, was sitting for a couple years. So to get it running again, we needed new points, we needed a new carburetor, a new sediment bowl, and we had to clean the tank out because there was a lot of junk from sitting. And other than that, it pretty much started, and a new battery also. Having some trouble with the starter generator currently. So it may or may not crank over, but it does run. Let's see if she'll crank up. Give her some choke. I guess not. So something's up with this one when you go to crank it over. The starter's not working or not cranking. So I think it needs a new starter. Something's up with it. Every now and then it does crank, but it seems the starter's going. So I wrapped a little cord up on the front. We're gonna turn the ignition on and see if we can't give this thing a pull. Nice. That worked rather well. So, first one to start up for today. Down in second. Alright, up next is the 1967 Cub Cadet 125. This one's my first tractor, first Cub Cadet tractor ever. So, got that with a IH rear blade on the back. So, let's get this one fired up. The big question is going to be if we got fluid in the hydraulic cylinder today. So, let's see. Like we're low. And since we're in here, we might as well grab the 104. I believe this is a 1969. This is my third tractor I've owned. So this is another tractor I just recently got running again. Also got a new battery. And that's pretty much all I had to really do to it. Didn't need much. This one does have a creeper gear on the shelf that I have to put in at some point. Has headlights, a hydraulic lift as well. No sleeve hitch on this tractor yet. Let's see if she'll kick over. And it also doesn't charge. A little cold-blooded today, even though it's warm. Clutch needs some work on this tractor. Alright, next up on the list is the 1975 Model 800. This is number one on the rare list, as they only made 2,345 of them, so this being one of them. This tractor has a creeper gear in it, as well as I installed headlights throughout the tractor. Sleeve hitch in the back. And a spring assist as well. And for an attachment, it has a Hobbin sickle bar mower, hay band, Hobbin, whatever you want to call it. So let's get this fired up. This one has not been started since, I want to say February, when it was at the last show. So let's see if she'll kick over. Oh yeah. Keep doing that. This one only has about 240 original hours, I'd say. So it's a real nice machine. Runs like a top. Been sitting a little bit, so gas is kind of not the freshest. Next, we got the 782D. This just got back from PA Plow Day. You saw that video that's on there. So we still got weights, and this one actually has a plow on it still. 3-point Cat 0. And a little bit of PA dirt. This should fire right up. And glow it for a couple seconds. Next one up, gonna be the 1984 882. This tractor is all original and believed to only have around 650 hours on it. On the front of this one, we got a pin core generator, 3500 watt. IH hubcaps in the front and wheel weights in the rear. Under the hood, we got a 15 horsepower Kubota diesel. This is also its first time out since February, along with the 800. They were both at a show in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. So, over the throttle. Slow this one since it has been sitting for a while. Alright, next up is the 1512 diesel. I'm not sure exactly what year this one is, but I know it's mid to late 80s. This one also has a Kubota diesel in it. And this one should fire right up. Turn the fuel up. Did not use glow plugs on this one, so. Next up is my 1912. This is very similar to the 982. This one should start, but it's a little temperamental. Maybe not. This one may or may not start. It's a 1782 Super diesel, 17 horse. You still have some problems to work out of it, but it usually starts eventually. But it cranks a lot. I think we have a clogged injector on one of the cylinders. So if I get it run, I'll stick the side panels on it real quick and add that to our big collection here. Give this one some glow plug time to give it the best chance. Only running on 2 of the 3 cylinders, but it does run. And this one has power steering, so you can one finger steer it. And this one has just over 1,000 hours on it. It's got 1026. So this one I'm jump starting again. Got everything kind of hooked up. Can't get the regulator to work, so it's the only way. But it should run, so I can try the pull start again, see how that goes. Temp 2, didn't choke it the first time. This is the oldest running one I have. Actually the oldest altogether. So we'll take this for a short drive and add it to the lineup. So this one definitely needs a lot of work, but it does run. There we go. Second gear. This is a Model 100, it's a 1964. Steering's real loose in it, but like I said, it runs and drives. Not well, but it does. Well, since this is IH2, we might as well do this and add this in here somewhere too. This is my 1945 Farmall H. Six-volt system still. Still have some little kinks to work out of the extractor, but it does run and works pretty good. Climb on up here. We're about half throttle. Turn the ignition on. Push the clutch. Neutral. Alright, I'll take it. So this one does have a belt pulley on it, so after that you push this in. Pushing the clutch, of course. Pull that back out and it stops. Bearings are good in it. Put her in third here. Give it some throttle. so here's the lineup. Got the 1945 Farmall H, 1964 Cub Cadet 100 with a number 3 cart. This is a 1965 Cub Cadet 102 with a track vac. Here's the motor, I don't have the rest of it. 1967 Cub Cadet 125 with an IH rear blade. Say 1969 Cub Cadet 104 with a Hudson power sprayer. I'll come back to the attachments after. 1975 Cub Cadet 800 hob and sickle bar mower and a Mott flail mower in the back. It's early 80s, again don't remember exactly what year this one is. It's a Cub Cadet 782D, got the weight on the front and a Cat Zero 3-point Brindley plow on the back. 1984 Cub Cadet 882 diesel. Have a front mounted pin cord generator, 3500 watt, and another Mott mower in the back. Mid to late 80s, Cub Cadet 1512 has a 59M wood chipper on the front and a 3.8 frame on the back. Have a Cub Cadet 1912 with a Hobbin 54-inch power angle blade, and it's a Super Cub. And then Cub Cadet 1782 diesel, no attachment with this one. Usually have a 60-inch mower deck on it, but not right now. So this is the whole lineup. 10 Cub Cadets and the Farmall, so 11 total tractors. And again, these all drove themselves out here. Here's the mower. This is a little bit rotted out on the bottom, but we're gonna fix that and get fixed up, working nice. Brindley moldboard plow. The other Mott mower, this one does run. Hudson power sprayer, I'll show this a little bit. So basically, thing fills up with water, and you got your little nozzle here. And it's for spraying insects or insecticides and weed killer and whatnot. But my plan is to get it running and just put straight water in it, and at tractor shows you can spray off tractors, simulate like washing them down. So I got that IH rear blade, pretty cool little thing. And you got the track vac, a little Kohler K91 on it. I have to get that running at some point as well. And then the number 3 cart. I do have all 4 IH carts, however they are in the process of getting painted at the moment, the other 3 of them. So when those are all done, we'll get those all out. But yep, here's the lineup. 1964 to early 90s. So on the back burner of projects, I have 3 other 125s, 2 to be restored, 1 to get running as is. I also have an 86 that I am in the process of getting working. So that'll fit in here, in that gap. It's an early 70s. I also have the Cub Cadet 147 that's also soon to be getting worked on, that has electric lift on it. And I have a new attachment that's coming that'll be going on that tractor. We also have the 1650 in the Quiet Line series. Gotta get that one running again. In the 82 series, I have the 982 with the loader on it. That's also in the future project. And then I also have a 169 chassis that's looking for a motor, but might do something with it, we'll see. So all in all, I have about 20 machines. So these are the only 10 that are currently running. I'm gonna end it here with putting a few pictures in. So appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. You'll see in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Helps out the channel and keeping these old machines going. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up on it, and we will see you in the next one.